Hello viewers. She wears her simplicity as her jewelry, yet she is enterprising. She is a philanthropist and very humble at the same time. She is well read and has written and writes in bilingual languages, both in Kannada as well as English. She has won a number of awards, the Padma Shri in the year 2006 for her social work and the Lifetime Achievement Award by Crossword Book Awards in the year 2018. Sudha Murthy, who is the chairperson of Infosys Foundation, really does not need any introduction. She is the idol of millions of people, and I am one of them. For today's review, I have chosen her book Mahashwetha, which was published in the year 2006. Anupama, who is the protagonist in this book, is an epitome of beauty and extremely talented, and she spends her time taking part enacting in plays, Sanskrit plays, as well as directing them. Dr. Anand, who happens to watch her in one of these plays, namely the Mahashwetha, where she plays the lead, is besotted by her beauty, her large expressionful eyes, her exquisite complexion, her face framed by jet black curly hair, and falls in love with her. The only drawback happens to be that Anupama comes from an impoverished background. He somehow manages to convince his mother for agreement of their marriage, and their marriage takes place. Anupama is on cloud 9 and her happiness is complete, though short-lived. Dr. Anand goes abroad for higher education, and Anupama, after a couple of months into the marriage, finds that she has white patches, notices that she has white patches on one of her foot. And she goes to the doctor, and the doctor confirms that it happens to be leukoderma, the disease. Her mother-in-law takes this opportunity to drive her out of the house on a pretext of ill character, accusing her of ill character, and Anupama's misery knows no limits. She has no other choice other than going back to her village, to her parents' home, where she is ostracized by the society as well as ill-treated by her stepmother, who blames her for having those patches as an outcome of the sins that she had committed in the previous birth. She comes near to contemplating suicide, but thinks against it, and against all odds decides to make a new life for herself. She moves to Bombay with the help of friends and renews her life, regains her lost confidence, and again gets back her passion of literature and theatre. So much so that one Dr. Vasant in Bombay proposes marriage to her because he shares the common interest of Sanskrit literature with her. With the passage of time, Dr. Anand realizes his folly. He misses his wife. He repents and regrets his action of driving her out of the house, of driving her out of his life, and sets out on a search for Anupama. And again, as fate would have it, he goes to watch the play Mahashwetha, this time being directed by Anupama, and sees that his wife is back taking part in plays. He approaches her and begs her for forgiveness, asking her to return to him. Will Anupama accept the proposal made by Dr. Vasant and begin a new life? Or will she return to her long-lost husband, who she had loved with her whole heart? Hypocrisy of the learned has always been a recurrent theme of Sudha Murthy's works. We find it strange that Anand, being a doctor, did not understand the fact that leukoderma happens due to the pigmentation of the skin and can affect anybody, anywhere, anytime. and hence I give this book a rating of 4 out of 5. Anupama, on the other hand, does not lose the pleasantness of her character in spite of so many harrowing experiences that she had to face. Sudha Murthy's style of narration is that of a grandmother who is sitting in the dim light of a lantern, surrounded by small children eager to listen to her story before they retire to bed. Viewers, I recommend this book to all of you who are embarking on this journey of reading books. Thank you for your patient hearing.